Hey guys! So today I decided to do another tag video because this has been going around. I thought it was really interesting, and it's called the My First Time tag. And no, it is not about that first time. It's about other first times and experiences that you've had in your life. And I found this through a YouTuber called Leanne Says, who is a beauty guru, and she's really good. And a lot of these questions on this tag I've noticed have been really different, but I liked her questions. So we're going to go through it. Let's get started because I'm feeling this is going to be a very long video. But hopefully it'll be fun, and I'm so sorry if I'm going to be looking at my phone while I'm trying to talk to you. I feel like one of those people who are at a restaurant with you and I'm not really talking to you. I'm just like tapping on my phone. I'm not, I promise. I am going to look at the questions because there is a lot of them. I can't even count how many. It's a lot. But we're going to get through this together. First question is, do you still talk to your first love? And let me explain to you. Sometimes you think you're in love, but you look back on it and you're like, ooh, why did I do that? And so I wouldn't call it a first love. And plus he still watches my videos, and I do not want to expose that type of things. No, he ain't even worth it. Next question. What is your first alcoholic drink? And they offered me to drink beers and stuff when I was like 13. Is that illegal? Am I outing them? I don't know. Someone in my family, and I'm like, what are you doing? This doesn't even taste good. It looks like a can of soda, but it's not. It tastes like pee. I don't know how pee tastes like, but I have a feeling it tastes like a metal can like beer. Ugh. Next question is, what is your first job aside from babysitting? I don't know if that's an official job. So my very first actual real job was working at Bath & Body Works, because let me tell you, I was just in it for the free lotions and body wash and candles, because I sound like a cheapskate, but you could get them Christmas presents all set and ready, and they're gonna expect it. I don't care, for your grandma, your mama, your auntie, your best friends. You're all set, and you can save money because you get discounts. And it was really awkward because you have to, they teach you. You have to go through classes and lessons how to massage people's hands with lotions, and I wasn't comfortable with that. And I was mainly hired because I was an art student. I was to do like displays. You know how all those bottles are aligned and they have the Christmas decorations? Girl, I'm the one that put all those up and arranged them for you, so just to let you know. It was an alright job. Except the holiday hours were insane. I was like working till 2:30 in the morning on a school night. Next question is, what is your first car? And I had a cherry red 90s, it was in the 90s Ford Taurus. If you don't know what a Ford Taurus is, let me explain to you. It's kind of wide and it looks like a granny car, and this one was bright red with a beige interior, and I felt like a midget because I couldn't even see over the dashboard. And I only had that car for a couple months because I think we inherited it from someone. It was like some old person who passed away, unfortunately. I don't even remember who it was. I think it was one of my parents' friends. Next question is, who first texted me today? And I do not think anyone. Let's see. It's Bunny, of course. Is she watching this? Hey! Okay, let me go back to where I was. Next question is, who was the first person in your thoughts this morning? And this is gonna sound really crazy and weird, but it was you guys, because let me just tell you, I had the craziest nightmare, and I don't know if it's a metaphor of me doing YouTube videos, but I had a nightmare where I was like, had to eat glass in front of a whole live audience, and I don't know why I was like having this, but I could feel the glass going down my throat, and I was like panicking. And I remember grabbing my phone trying to search on Google to see if it's like okay to swallow gas, because I seen it on Guinness Book of Records. Glass. Did I say that right? Yeah, I don't know why, and it was terrifying, and I woke up like almost screaming. Next question is one of my very favorite ones, because it is, who is your first grade teacher? And we just called her Mrs. Doubtfire, which is horrible because her name was Miss Packus, and she looked exactly like, you know, Robin Williams, who played a female older woman in the movie Mrs. Doubtfire. She looked exactly like that, and it was hilarious, and she hated it when we all said that in like the first day of school. Everyone was just like whispering to each other, and she was over it. You could just see her rolling her eyes like, this again. Small children do not lie, and it's sometimes terrifying. Next question is, where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? And I think I was around 3 years old, so I barely remember it, but I went to Las Vegas, and I think my dad was working like construction or carpentry over there, so I mean, that was a fun trip. I don't remember it, honestly, no. Next question is, who is your best friend? You still talk to them? I think I talked about this in the sketch vlog, but her name was Jennifer, I think, and she was in kindergarten, and she had lice one time. I mean, not permanently, I don't think. And it was really sad because she was like almost homeless. And I felt really bad for her mom, and I don't know her. It'd be nice to probably like see her or talk to her. She probably wouldn't remember me. Next question is, where's your first sleepover? And I had really bad panic attack issues when I was a child, and it was my next door neighbors, and we were best friends at the time. But I was so like anxious and nervous while I was there that I actually came back home and knocked on my front door to come back home after like, I didn't even think it was 10 o'clock. Next question is, who was the first wedding you've been to? And I was a flower girl in like my mom's cousin's wedding, I think. Girl, I was really cute back then, but that was before my awkward stage. I had a major big awkward stage. I'm probably still semi in it. Not semi, I'm definitely still in it. Next question is, what is your first concert you ever went to? And I'm actually going to go to a concert this Friday, so there may or may not be a video. If there is, I'm going to really try. I'm going to go see Kid Cudi, and I cannot wait. I've never been to a concert. Isn't that crazy? It's going to be so good. Next question is, have you ever had a broken bone? And I don't think I've ever had. Knock on wood, I don't have anything near me, but I don't want a broken bone. Next question is, what is your first piercing? And I got my ears pierced in like in the 4th grade, I think. Then they closed up, and then I got it on my winter formal near prom night, and I actually wasn't supposed to put like heavy earrings in it, so I put these giant chandelier earrings in my ear, and they were like bleeding everywhere. It was disgusting and gross. I don't know why I did that. And now I have to go back and get my ears pierced again, because I'm allergic to like all types of like fake earring jewelry, and I can only put either gold or sterling silver in my ears. It's a hassle. That's why I should get it re-pierced again. I should have one of my friends re-pierce it and we'll film it or something. Actually, it's probably going to be devastating with blood everywhere, so we'll have to see. Next question is, what is the first foreign country you've been to? And it was Mexico, and we used to go every single spring vacation with my family, but now there's like issues with like the government, and it's like a really bad situation, so we don't go anymore, but we used to go and camp on the beach. Next question is, what is the first movie you remember seeing? And it's probably Barney, I Love You, You Love Me, that big purple guy. Yeah, it was probably him. Because I was super young and I was all into him, and what was his like little yellow friend, and there was like other characters. Girl, the next question is, what is your first detention? And I am so angry. I have so much resentment towards this because in the 4th grade my teacher was like a horrible guy. Remember koosh balls? Like, they looked like little rubber afros on these characters. I had it on the end of a pencil sharpener, and I was sharpening my pencil. It was brand new. I got it just for school. I think I got it on my birthday because my birthday is in October and school starts in September. Long story short, if you get something taken away from you, you could have it actually sent into this thing he kept where they auction it off with tickets. I'm not kidding you. This teacher did not play around with detentions and stuff, so not only did I get that taken away from me because he said that I was like showing it in front of people's face saying, oh, look what I have, look how cool I am, and you're not. I was not doing that. I was just like putting like the pencil shavings in the trash can. He took it away from me, auctioned off to my friend. My friend was nice enough to like use all of his tickets to get it for me and give it back to me, but I also had detention for that, and he made us like not only sit on the red line. We had this red line for detention in the 4th grade. This is a long story, but we had to like start from the beginning of the dictionary and write all the words down and their definitions, and then wherever how long you get there, see how long you get far in the dictionary, and you can't be lazy at it because he'll come and check up on you. He was horrible. He only taught math, and I sucked at math, and like he wouldn't do as much essays as the regular teachers because he said he hated grading them, so we only did one essay the whole entire year. Next question. Who was your first roommate? I don't know if this counts, but we had 5th grade camp in school, and we had to go to this place called Camp High Hill. And it was so fun at the time, bitch. I got really sick. I think I was just homesick and I pretended to be sick, and then, you know what I would do? Pretend like my stomach hurt, and then I would miss dinner because I hated the dinner food, and I would come back just for dessert. I'm like, oh, my stomach's feeling good. Let me have some of that chocolate pudding. Yeah, I think my teachers caught on, but they felt bad for me for some reason. I lost like 12 pounds in a little over a week, and my first roommate was, we had like these counselors that were like the head of each cabin, and we had multiple girls stay in each cabin, so there's a whole bunch of us girls, but we had this counselor, and she was the loudest snorer ever, and she was so strict and wouldn't let us do anything. Like, we couldn't even giggle too loud. She'd just tell us to shut up. Next question is, if you had one wish, what would it be? And it would be for me to make an art career. I've talked about this many times in these videos, but I would love to have my own art studio and a career that's really successful. This is getting really sentimental. I didn't expect it to. I should have looked at these questions before I made this video, and I hope I'm not not skipping any questions. Next question. What is something you would learn if you had the chance? I want to learn Spanish and Japanese. Those are two things. I know I'm picking one, but I want to learn both those languages because Spanish is really useful in California. Just if you live here, you know what I'm saying. We have a lot of Hispanic culture in California. We have some very, very good Mexican food. Girl, let me tell you, I can eat Mexican food every single day of my life and not get sick of it. Next question is, what is the first lesson I ever took? And I have to say, is this like a life lesson or an actual lesson? I'm gonna do an actual lesson. It was violin, and oh my gosh, I was so horrible at violin. I think I only played it 1 year in elementary school and I just gave up. Next question is, who is the first person beauty related I've ever seen on YouTube? And I'm guessing this tag was made by Beauty Gurus, but it was Michelle Phan. I found her so interesting. I remember it was either her or Bubs Beauty. I probably started watching both of them at the same time. Those were the first gurus I watched, and I remember they would make like these awesome masks out of like aspirin or yogurt, have white stuff all over her face, and it looked pretty dirty in the thumbnail, I'm just telling you. But they're so informative and good. So those are all the questions in the first time tag video, and I tag all you guys because all my friends have either done this or they don't want to, or they're just working on other things, I'm guessing. I don't know, I feel really pressured to tag other people. I feel like a letdown now. But thank you guys so much for watching. But I will see you guys soon. All the questions from this video tag are in the description box if you want to do it as well. I will definitely see if you put a video response to this. Bye. Let me just tell you, it is super hot in here. This is the wrong sweater. Why would I wear a short? I know it's short sleeve, but it's still sweater. I feel like an indigo Bowser with these spikes. Like a blue Bowser from, you know, Mario Party? Mario, Super Mario Brothers? Yeah, but I'm gonna blow it up from this heat. I'm like sweating from my chin. It's disgusting.